What is up, obscure mic people? Bark coming at you yet again, and today we've got the Signature Series from Rode, the NT1 Signature Series on the boom, in all of its purple glory, that's what she said. But today, we're going to be checking out a couple things. Most importantly, the mic, CAD Audio Equitech E150, $170. $170 large diaphragm condenser microphone, 170, 160. 170, 160, figure was a good comparison. Good sounding budget condenser microphone that punches well above its weight versus, we'll see. CAD did also send over the MH500 headphones. I've got to tell you, I have put these on. I have listened to them. I do have a thought. I'm going to tell you what I think here. I'm not saying I'm correct. But for what I believe is $50, these CAD Audio MH500s, I'm pretty certain, are the same thing as the Tascam TH05 headphones. I do believe they're the same. I could be wrong, but these are dark. I'm not sure what you would monitor with these. Not microphones, not recording in my opinion. I just don't, they're too dark. They're too bassy. They're too muddy. Woolly, sounds like there is a wet blanket over top of each canister. Tascam TH05 sounds the exact same as these. So, CAD, even though you sent these over, and I do appreciate it, and maybe there's some mega massive bass heads out there, these are not for me at all. These are just insanely dark. I'm going to plug them in just so I can make sure I heard what I heard. Yeah, I'm wearing them now. Great sound isolation. Like, I don't hear the rain outside, and it is raining. You may hear that through this microphone. Really good sound isolation. I'm going to turn these up a good bit, but they just are not, they're not pleasant. Let's move on to the mic. They're comfortable. They feel good. They just, to me, they do not sound good. That's just my take. CAD sent them over. I appreciate it, but got to be honest. Comfortable as shit. Feel good. Like, I wish they sounded good because they feel really good on the ears. Really, really good. Comfortable. But they don't sound, I can't do the sound. Microphone time. There is all kinds of stuff on my desk. And I am using a different overhead camera, so you'll let me know how this goes. A cheaper, more obscure, it's on Obscure Tech, actually. It's a Rockware, something like that. Rockware camera. It's 60 frames per second. It's pretty cool. So you open up the box of the E150. And, you know, there's nothing happening here case-wise or anything like that. I'm going to pull this stuff out because this box is like where my camera's at, and I'm going to pull this stuff out. Here's the mic. Here's the shock mount. Here's a pop screen, pop filter, pop. Promising package. We got the CAD Equitech E150. Comes with some documentation, all that good stuff. Comes with a QR code. Does anybody actually scan those unless you're paying for something or something? Like I don't know. I've never really done it, man. Okay, shock mount. Here we go. This thing is pretty cool. It's pretty rad looking. It's got the tightening nut system, so it's not threaded. It just likes to tighten over a microphone with a stem. I really dig just kind of the spider-esque looking thing going on here. You've got metal here. Everything else besides these little tightening things is plastic. It is a plasticky shock mount, but it's also rubber banded in there with these little bands, and it feels good. I mean, it feels pretty good. You've got a metal threading, so that's good. Tightening knob, whole 9 yards. You've got some kind of weird system here. These can be moved in and out. I'm guessing just for maximum mic protection. The maximum mic protection. I don't know, but I like this shock mount. It is a looker. It's pretty cool, honestly. Oh, did that say CAD? No, that said CAD. Windscreen here. This is pretty cool. I like this too. Oh, that's what these things are for. Good Lord, man. So these go to the windscreen. Windscreen slides. Yep, that's what that does. That's what that does. Interesting design. Come on now. Come on, meow. These also slide up and down. So I'm going to put them all the way down for now. See those things? You can slide that up like a pair of panties. Sorry. Jeez, oh Pete. Oh, he's so silly. Then we got the microphone itself, the CAD Audio E150. And it is a geometrical slab of metal. We've got a large diaphragm condenser capsule in there. Overall, the weight of it feels excellent. Got the XLR on the bottom. There's no switches, no pads, no filters, nothing like that. But it's definitely a attractive enough looking mic, and I rather like it. It's kind of Tronish. I've said so many things are Tronish lately. I like Tron. I don't like Jared Leto, but I do like Tron. I have not seen the new movie, and I like a lot of movies that people say sucks. But I do not like Jared Leto. Let me repeat. I do not like Jared Leto. Okay, we've got that tightened in there, and now we can slide this up to where it's a nice, perfect coverage on the mic. And wouldn't you know it, when you do that, you get the E150 logo, you get the CAD Audio logo, and you get the pop protection. I can go up a little higher, actually. All the way. All the way is what she calls for. Slide it up all the way. You got a little bit of a Lewitt-esque design. And $170. If this thing sounds good, this is pretty sweet looking. I quite like this. Like the pop screen too. We'll have to find out if it works. We'll do that now. All right, and now we are on the CAD Equitech E150. And consider me pleasantly surprised. I kind of expected just an overly bright sound. Not really happening. It's not just an overly bright sound. It actually has a nice smoothness up top. It could use a little more on the low end, in my opinion, but it's not bad. The low end is not bad. Mids, it's not super nasally, nothing like that. Maybe just a little touch. Just a touch nasally. Can barely see it on camera because it's so dark. Anyways, we need to do the tests. It comes with a pop filter. And that was not easy to get in and out. We're just going to take it out. Here comes the plosives test. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza. I had to do it a third time because it's not terrible. Like, they come through, Peter Piper, but you got to work at it to get them to come through. So hopefully this pop filter changes a lot of all this. Seriously, a really sweet looking mic. Like, the fact that pop filter comes up above the logo and the name on it, and this shock mount is so freaking cool looking. Like, I kind of really like this so far. Here we go. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pineapple pizza. That, like, I still heard, like, if you work at it, you can make it happen. But Peter Piper, it's not easy to get it pop with the windscreen in. I am digging it. I'm digging this package. That's what she said, for $170. I am digging it. Let's get right on top of the microphone so you can see what the proximity effect sounds like when you get right on top of the CAD E150. This is what it sounds like getting really close to the mic, and it sounds pretty good. Doesn't get super boomy where that bass isn't overly emphasized. I am digging this so far. This is good. Headphones, not great. Microphone, pretty good so far. I like it. Let's go ahead and do some off-axis rejection here. I'm going to take the microphone, 90 degrees off-axis, 180 degrees off-axis, 90 degrees off-axis, and then slowly back around to the front of the microphone. There we go. Man, I kind of think CAD knocked this microphone out of the park for $170. I arguably like the sound of it, maybe better than the Rode NT1 Signature Series. I'm going to go back real quick. Here is the Rode NT1 Signature Series. I find the CAD Equitech E150 to be a little smoother, and I find the Signature Series to be ever so slightly brighter and maybe more open, but I want to attribute that to the brighter sound more than anything. I'm going to hold it up here by where the E150 would be, and now we are going to switch back to the E150. I actually think, and I love the Rode. I love the Rode Signature Series. I think this is an excellent buy. It comes with an awesome shock mount. It comes with like everything you want. So does this. Except for the XLR cable, maybe. I don't remember. Maybe this doesn't. I don't remember. But one thing is for sure, this is a winner. This is freaking fantastic. I love the pop screen. I love the shock mount. I like the sound of it. It's real. Like the sound is really quite pleasant. It is kind of smooth and pleasant and not overly bright, but it doesn't lack character either. This is nice. CAD. Good job. And getting it closer makes me like it even more. So if I get it right here, just a few inches from my mouth, I really enjoy the sound of it right here. And it's not too sibilant, nothing like that. It's actually, dang, I am impressed. And listen, we're talking $170 for everything you get here. I'm just impressed. Let's BB-SAR it. So on the BB-SAR, I'm going to give the CAD Equitech E150 a pretty damn good score because A, the shock mount's great. The pop screen is great. The microphone build quality is great. I don't hear it. Sounds quiet. Trying to get some specky specs here. Low noise, it says. Now it says the self noise is 14 dBA. That is not high, but it's not low. Everything about the microphone is great. So of course it's going to get a 9. This microphone is great. This is a great buy for $170. The looks of it as well, just like, would you look at it? Yeah. I really like this thing. That's really all I got. CAD, E150, great. CAD, thanks for sending it over. All of you, thanks for watching. I am happy to report that I am back to work. Your support did help. I appreciate it. I have gone officially a month without a paycheck. That is hurting, but you guys did help me get through that by watching and supporting. And the little tip jar thing down there, the PayPal tip jar, a lot of you did that. Thank you. It helped. You guys are awesome. Absolutely awesome. Niche channel, small subscriber base, but you guys come through all the time. You make it worth it every single video. My hands are still moving. I'm just going to keep slapping the dog. Just smacking the... What the fuck am I... Thank you. Obscure Mics. Peace out.